Hello and welcome to another MCO market update on AVAX. In this video, we want to take a look here on the 4-hour chart. We want to have a look at the 4-hour time frame and the Elliott wave structure here on this smaller time frame, basically the micro counts, because we want to identify which levels now need to be broken to identify basically that a low has been established. Obviously, with AVAX, you might remember from the previous video that I was watching for the price to get to around about $15. Here, the 100% extension, which has been reached. Okay, I mean, yeah, it moved up, it came down to like 1540, which is pretty much spitting distance, very, very close, pretty much nearly at that level. And I would consider the target reached. The thing is just, is it already turning around? And for now, we are still printing lower lows, lower highs. Now, that recovery is noticeable. However, it is not really, it's not really mind-blowing, right? It's not really impressing me at all because we are still printing overall lower lows and lower highs. But if you watch the previous video, then you know that this move down is a 5-wave move, which could simply be the C wave after we had an overshooting B wave. Now, was it actually an overshooting B wave? No, but it was a B wave. At least best I can tell, it's a 3-wave move up. We're now moving down in 5 waves. That can be, obviously from a bullish point of view, a C wave to the downside. I would consider this to be a C wave as long as the price holds above critical support. That's bullish support, main bullish support. It's been on this chart for nearly a year, maybe even longer, at $12.50. And as long as we're holding that level, this is my main bull, you could say bull bear pivot. So this is basically the key level. If we break below it, I would start to assume that, I would have to assume that we are in a situation in which we probably have formed a much more substantial price top, and we're actually coming down and possibly in the blue count could go to completely new lows. Yeah, blue count would mean that we're in a 3rd wave to the downside. But for now, we still can give the bulls the benefit of the doubt. The question for me is, though, in this pullback, which I'm labeling wave C of a B wave in the yellow scenario, is a low already in. Now, as I said, the move up is noteworthy, but it's only in 3 waves. So on the 1-hour time frame, you can see that possibly this is only a 3-wave move up. You can always try to find a way to call it a 5-wave move. Yeah. For me, though, this looks more like, look, we've got an A wave, we've got a B wave, and a C wave. Because it reached, visually, I would say it probably reached 100% extension, which is very common. Not quite, but one more push and we've reached 100% extension. That's a very common target for a C wave. But again, you know, it's at least not a very clear 5-wave move there to me. And also, we haven't broken above the invalidation point for yellow wave 4. So if this is a short-term bearish scenario that's playing out, then the move up here would anyway probably be the 4th wave in a diagonal pattern to the downside. And in that case, the price will only invalidate one more low in this count with a break above the wave 2 high at around $22.50. And also, normally what we say, such a 4th wave should not break above the golden ratio level. It's exactly there. So $19.50, I'd say if it gets above $19.50, then it is more noteworthy. At the moment, it is very well within the scope what this move down could easily do. The wave C is an ending diagonal, and this is just a wave 4 in an ending diagonal. So we're pretty much at the limits of what a wave 4 should do. It could do more, but then it's more likely starting to morph into something else, right? So key levels to watch, 1950, and then to the upside, 2260 as invalidation point for one more low, at least in this microstructure. Then the focus can shift to around about $25.16. So first indication, I'd say that some kind of a top is in place here would be a break below this swing low there at around $16.98. And then one more low could take us more clearly to that $15 level, maybe even towards $12.50, but that would be quite an extended. So $12.50 here. 1 second, just move to. That was the, I need to go to the 4-hour chart. That was the 78.6 retracement. That's the next main support level. But that would be quite deep. I don't actually want the price to get there. Maybe testing the 1510 level again and then recovering would be good. But don't, you know, with a chart like that, which really hasn't been very clear, I would want to see a little bit more information, evidence, really to get a bit more confident about that a low has been established. For now, this could just be a bounce. We want to get back into a series of higher highs, higher lows. Basically, what I'm looking for is a breakout, ideally in 5 waves, and then there could be a buyable pullback. Yeah, but for now, the downside pressure is still high, but we're in that area now because we've also reached the support level again and the target. We're now in an area where a reversal could occur. So definitely time to be watching. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.